Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. Her squad 1-0 following the Week 1 victory. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike. But outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Here's a first carry for their running back. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Return man steering clear of this one. And they're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Steamers are going to take possession.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Steamers.
On the ground, it's Abamakonda. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings
Second
up
down and 3.
Ready.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Steamer. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Steamers will take a 7-0 lead.
Thunderbirds, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense about ready to get going on their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. The fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's rooting.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That one caught is Jimray DK. And he will get into the end zone. Tim DK. Touchdown, Oakland. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Steamers move out on top, 14-0.
Thunderbirds, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Thunderbirds offense make their way out to take over once more. They're an early hole, 14-0. I'll start digging out soon. We'll begin this drive, 1st and 10. Moving to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. The Steamers' offense ready to take over once more. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
And an Oakland first down.
Now a handoff, running right. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hey.
A run here with the Bonaconda. Whoa! And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense ready to see what they can do. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Steamers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 18 card.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
I love the timing
line.
between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Start.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? 19.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Got it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk step. Ready?
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Olufemi Oladejo there to make the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's Ty Zentner now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Rolling right, and he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. We'll talk things over before third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, up.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Out. Fourth down.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
They'll take over first and
The
10.
Thunderbirds offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. Talk things over before third
Brings
down.
up third and 5.
Here we go. Set. Pass it. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 50.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this
This
one,
offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Steamers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. This time they stay on the ground. They'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Thunderbirds offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Austin. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Turnaround. Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So second down, and they'll run it. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A tough spot here. Third and long.
65.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room past the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Okay,
first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
First down.
That one good for 26 yards.
35-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Ready.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Let's go. Bronco 80, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down.
The Steamers offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Abanaconda. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down back at the 5.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 15 on that game, and that will be a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the jet sweep, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Steamer's going to line up in punt formation. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Get it. Ready.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
The Thunderbirds getting their punter out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Steamers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll try the right side this time. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
43-yard line.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
Here we go. Cowboys, go.
Quick throw, taken in. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
Oakland, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 16-yard
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now give on the ground, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steamers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start. Oh, a loose football. It is picked up by the defense.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Steamers offense ready for this next possession. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter.
Come on, set! Cougar 19!
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That's good for an Oakland 1st down. 1st down, Oakland.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Jim Deacon, touchdown Oakland. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Steamers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Thunderbirds offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 23-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Steamers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Ready,
Last
break.
play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready,
Now a handoff, running right. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of
It's
scrimmage.
a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and long.
ready.
A run here with Abanaconda. The ball's out. The defense has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Marked down at the 21, a gain of 1.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.